Hello everybody. I wanted to thank you all for coming to the presentation at Hausner yesterday. I really enjoyed it. We had a great time together. And I was thinking about what we talked about, and I realized as I woke up this morning, hey, wait a second, the title of this talk was going from no to no problem. And I never got around to tell you how to do that. We did describe the process of NVC, and we talked about that, but we never actually got to the solution to that problem. So that's one of the reasons why I wanted to have this video to share that with you. Also, I wanted to invite you to do a little bit of homework. And the third reason for this video is to invite you to 2 courses that are coming up. And you'll find that information on the email I sent you. So let's just talk a little bit about the solution of getting from no to no problem. So how do you do that? Well, the first thing is this. If you find yourself in a situation in which internally you're saying to yourself, no, or I don't like this, this is not something I want, and you realize that that's the case, there's something that's saying no inside of you, then that's a good time to use this process. So let's say this is happening with, let's say it's your mother-in-law, or your sister, or your child, or your spouse, or whoever it is. It doesn't matter who it is, but something inside of you is saying no. First thing to do is stop and become present. Most people do this by taking a breath, a deep breath. Yeah, like that. Or 2 deep breaths, something like that, just to become present. And once you become present, then you can enable yourself to observe what's happening. Observe what's happening outside of you, like we talked about yesterday, and also what's happening inside of you. Yeah, both ways. What's going on here? Just notice. Calm yourself down. Calm yourself down. Remember, when we're all agitated, we can't really observe carefully. So we want to calm ourselves down and observe what's going on outside of us and inside of us. Those are the first 2 steps. Become present and then observe. Third step, feeling. See if you can identify what you're feeling. See if you can put a word to it. What am I feeling right now? Maybe I'm angry. Maybe I'm annoyed. Maybe I'm upset. Maybe I'm disappointed. Could be any feeling. It doesn't matter what it is, but see if you can put a name to it. See if you can identify exactly what you're feeling. Okay, it takes a little bit, a moment or 2 to reflect on that. What is the feeling that exactly hits the mark for what's going on inside me? Then the next step is needs. What need do I have in this situation? For example, do I have a need for respect? Or maybe I have a need for consideration, or a need for order, or whatever it is. You can look at the needs list and decide what is the need. Identify that for yourself. Now once you've done those things, you've become present, you observe, you identify the feeling you have and the need, then it's time to decide, okay, what can you do in this particular situation? Now in all situations can you just blurt out what's going on for you. You've identified for yourself what's happening, but maybe the other person isn't ready to hear you. That's possible. In that case, what you do is try some empathy with that person. Try to guess what they might be feeling and what they might be wanting. Help them direct their attention to that, because if they can do that, they can also calm down and let go of their attachment to what it is they're clinging on in that moment. Okay, do that. If you give them some empathy, what I found is usually there's some space then for them to hear what it is going on for you. Now when this happens, when you identified for yourself, you've given yourself empathy by identifying your feelings and needs, and you have given them empathy, usually you can find out what is the need that they're struggling with, that they want. And you've identified the need that you have, you can come to a solution. It's not hard to do. A solution that meets both your need and their need that you can agree on. That's possible. And that's how you get from no to no problem. You identify the need for the other person and your need. You bring those needs together and you find a solution that meets both of them. It's a beautiful thing when that happens, and people usually go away pretty happy. So that's the solution to that problem. Now, in order for this to happen, it takes practice, and that's the reason why I give these courses in NVC, to help you practice this and become a master of this, because once you become a master of it, then the magic starts to really happen, and that's what I'm hoping will happen for you. Now, to help you just get a leg up on this, I want to encourage you to practice this. I'd like you to practice guessing your own feelings. Like, what are you feeling right now, or what are you needing right now? Give yourself a moment, each moment, to reflect on that. Get in the practice of asking yourself that question and answering it. That's your homework for this course. So I'll just give you an example, like what's happening for me right now. I'm excited. I'm excited. Why am I excited? Because I really enjoy offering this kind of contribution, because I believe that by me doing this, it enables people to have warm-heartedness towards each other. It increases the peace in the world, and that's what I want to create. I want to create peace in the people I care about and even the people I don't know. When I do that, when I feel like I'm contributing, I feel great inside. So that's why I do this, and that's what's important to me. So I hope you will join us in our next classes, and I invite you to do that. So good talking to you yesterday, and it was fun chatting with you just now. Okay, good luck.